James Branch, but it's recovered by West Warwick. How about that? It's not a carry, but you still fumble. I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
or maybe it's a team fumble.
Yep, okay. I'm looking at you like you're speaking Latin right now, and I'm just going to say yes.
About 7:40 to go. Not the midway point. This isn't.
Well, here's the other thing, too. You know, it's a toss sweep.
Yes.
Does the wind grab that ball a little bit?
Oh, of course. The way it's been affecting. Listen, if you're going to affect my 2-ton vehicle on the highway, it could certainly affect a 15-ounce inflated football. Is it 15 ounces? Should we check it?
Oh, it's a Wilson. That's all we know. The official ball of the Rhode Island Scholastic League, Wilson.
Ding. There you go, Wilson.
Oh, nice tackle.
In the backfield, bottled up and then dropped for a loss is Branch. We'll see.
Dominic Burke, number 65, the junior, got to him first.
We'll see where they mark it to see how many yards he lost.
Might be third and Johnston at this point. They just a long way to go.
It's a loss of 3. Third and 22, which is, I think you're right, third and Johnston here for West Warwick. And when you don't have a prolific passing opportunity, while it could be four down territory, you need to at least get to maybe the 45 to make this manageable, Martin. Corona under center. I formation behind him. He's going to look to throw. Comes near side, deflected. Was it intercepted?
Nope.
No, incomplete. Kai Sorline thought he had the pick, and the official said no, that hit the deck. 4th and 22.
Dante Pino got his hands up on that, and here comes. So what do you do here, George? You're down by 22. Your special teams have not really performed well today. Do you run a fake here maybe? And
can you afford to run a fake with the speed that South Kingstown has shown on defense and special teams? That's the other question. And also, you got to remind your punter to keep a line drive out of the jet stream. There's a line drive kick, but it's toward the sideline. It takes a South Kingstown bounce. Stopped right at the 49 by Beck Castaldi, whether he wanted to or not.
Good kick. Good job that time by West Warwick, keeping the ball low. We had mentioned already, Mike had mentioned too, George, Thanksgiving Day, South Kingstown will play North Kingstown in its annual rivalry game. And West Warwick will play Coventry, the third longest Thanksgiving Day series in Rhode Island. Wesley Stonington is number 1. Wesley led by their athletic director, Jamie Vedolino. East Providence and LaSalle under the tutelage of Vin McGinn and Alex Butler. West Warwick, Jim Alves, and has that department.
So there was a legal formation by West Warwick on that punt as well, so not enough men on the line of scrimmage. So another 5 yards stacked on. So instead of the 49 of their own field, which would have been the worst field position for South Kingstown today, they start from the West Warwick 46-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:12 to go. It's Pino outside, now cuts back inside and gets down at the 40. Make that the 39. So that's going to be a pickup of 7.
Finish with our Thanksgiving Day as West Warwick. And Jim Alves, as I says, the athletic director there.
What a game.
Coventry, the third longest active streak here in Rhode Island. Coventry, of course, is led by athletic director Joe Fagnoli.
Who would have thought?
Socket is for when Socket is led by Nancy Giardino. Does a great job with the Novan athletic programs.
Shalou, the up back, goes to the right side before he's hit by 4 different white jerseys at the 37. Late flag comes in.
Look at a flag on
it's
that.
A 2-yard pickup, but the frustration starting to show on the West Warwick side with the late penalty on the personal foul.
Yeah, you got to try to keep your wits about you, right? Kids are going to be emotional, George. It's
1-2.
Times it happens.
We do not tell you who the personal foul was assessed against, not at the high school level. It's a first down for the Rebels off of the penalty. It's their third first down, here of this second half for the Rebels. First one coming by way of the penalty. Pino off the sweep, goes to the right side, and look at him. That young man's still standing, and the only reason why the whistle stopped is because forward progress stopped. Pino gets to the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of 5.
And another thing, a lot of the tackling's going on right up here. Right, it's a chest and above.
Tough game for
Not
West
a lot of
Warwick.
Low hitting.
You got to go hips or below.
Yep.
Stop that forward progress there. Give you a better shot to tackle.
I mean, it's been a real tough game for West Warwick.
I'll agree with you. Being down 22-0, you think your defense hasn't played well. This West Warwick defense has played very well.
Yeah,
it's been short field for SK all day.
Right, which it's not on the defense, it's on special teams and offense. The pitch to Pino could get a flag there potentially. None come out. Everybody oohed and awed in the press box. It was 2nd and 5. We'll see where they spot it. The 13-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup.
Yeah, that's a good no call, right? I mean, it's not really a horse collar. He kind of had him for a second, let go, and he kept his forward progress going. You don't forget, there's a lot of moving pieces involved in this. You get blocked from behind, you slide, he moves, you're already outstretched, and you see that. That's why they went 5 or 15 on a face mask. Where you're going to tackle the guy and you inadvertently grab it.
Yeah, it's one thing inadvertently touching it as opposed to grabbing and ripping him down.
Right.
I agree with that. 3:30 to go, third quarter. Pino, right side, has a hole, tumbles down over a West Warwick player. 1st and goal forthcoming from the 8 after that 5-yard pickup by Pino. You know what? And I love this by Jerry Sanella. After he lost the fumble, he's gone on the ground directly to Pino the entire drive.
Yep. And why wouldn't you, right? But he's using Shalou, too, as an extra blocker.
Timeout, West Warwick. 3:09 to go, third quarter. We'll step aside briefly with them. 22-0 South Kingstown. They got 1st and goal when we come back.
Sometimes life can be hectic. Let Superior Comfort make your home heating needs simple. For the remainder of 2024, we're offering up to $500 off a brand new system. Plus, you'll get 1 year of safety inspections for free.
What's going on, man? Tough game for West Warwick at this point.
All these amazing offers and December 31st, so hurry.
Tough game at this point for West Warwick.
3:09 to go, third quarter. Rebels 22, Wizards 0. Rebels with a 1st and goal from the 8 on the near half line.
SK just looks so strong this season.
And we've said it once on this broadcast, we'll say it again. Marty, this West Warwick defense playing extremely well, but when the offense can't generate anything, and your special teams have kind of let you down in that phase of the game, you're spending a lot of time on the field, which means a heavy dose of Shalou and Pino hitting your worn down defenders.
Yeah, they just keep pounding. How about another shout out? This SK band with an amp, a bass. That's awesome. Huge crowd also on the West Warwick side.
Tremendous crowd altogether here. Pitches for Shalou. He stutter stepped inside the 5, tries to spin his way toward the goal line, and he's brought down at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 5. Make that the 4. No, that is the 3.
I mean, SK just came into this so tough, so strong. 22-0 before halftime.
Just a good job by the officiating crew. Shalou having a conversation with one of the West Warwick defenders. Hey, what are you doing after the game? So nice to see you. But again, emotions are a part of this, George, right? I mean, it's a physical game. You respect your opponent, get back up, go to the huddle, and keep on playing.
Mark him down at the 4, gain of 4. And
Ooh,
slipping, but losing the football at the same time was Pino. West Warwick is saying we have it. Of course they are. South Kingstown, of course, is saying we have it. We'll wait for the Stripes to come up with the call.
And they do.
It's West Warwick who has it.
Let's go. Nice turnaround.
Pino just slipped on the turf. And great
Good
sportsmanship,
sportsmanship, right? Absolutely. I was about to say the same thing right there. Great sportsmanship by number 60.
there. Pino lost a yard and fumbled.
It was Jaden Braun from West Warwick. Good sportsmanship by him. Picking up a guy from SK. Good job picking up Ethan Hayward down there. And excellent job. And so now West Warwick, long field to go, but they have the ball back on offense again, George.
Let's see if they can get anything going here. Again, not quite like yesterday where Burrville was taking a long time between plays while the clock was running.
Change of quarterback again.
Yep, James Branch back in at quarterback for the Wizards. Branch leans down and will take the snap, fakes the pitch. He's going to keep it. I thought that was supposed to go somewhere else. Branch is going to lose yardage.
Oof. He's lucky he didn't get stuck in the end zone for a safety.
He's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, I don't know if he was supposed to be a handoff or a.
Was that a smart play by West Warwick being so far? James Branch comes in. You got to know he's going to get the ball and run. Put it in the comment section. Was that a safe play by West Warwick?
That's been the story of West Warwick on offense today. Direct snap to Branch. He's going to keep it again. He's going to try the right side this time. He's got a little bit of room before finally being brought down outside the numbers on the far sideline.
If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be
see
Branch.
Where they mark it.
Good job by Branch there as well.
We have the goodest of boys here with us in the press box. I love it. Maximus making a trip. It's a gain of 8 for Branch.
I don't think you can talk to Maximus so unless you get him to bark.
No. I'm not going to talk to him. I'm not going to pet him. He's working. He's the goodest of boys, and he's on duty here. $90 seconds to go. They're going to hand it off to Branch. That was Corona back under center at quarterback. And I don't think Branch got anything, maybe one.
If you go on my page
on the tackle.
So you're going here
YouTube,
fourth down, right? You're down by
put this up on
scores.
the big screen TV by going
Fourth
to the top of the screen
after that 1 yard
gain.
Button,
and you can get the game up on your TV.
4th and 1, not 4th and 2. My math is right.
Got it.
Corona keeps it himself. Does he have enough for the first down? Trying to gauge it by where the near side lines person is, and it is a first down.
Oh, another first down for West Warwick. That's got to be the second or third on the day.
Well, 2-yard pickup, excuse me. It's a good for West Warwick first down. Their second of the third quarter.
We're going to have another guest coming up, George, at the end of this quarter.
Oh, I wish we could put the headset on Maximus. 20 seconds to go. One final play here of this third quarter before we'll be joined by Trooper Marr.
Who has a connection to West Warwick? There's your tease.
There's the tease, the big market tease. Handoff goes to Bolio, and he got bottled up. He's going to lose some yardage. It's a -3 rush, and that's going to end the third quarter. It's South Kingstown 22, West Warwick 0. And we'll get
That was such a fast third quarter. There was such a fast third quarter. Wasn't even funny. 22-0. SK is up right now over West Warwick. What do y'all think about this game at this point? Let me know what y'all think about the game. Right now, 22-0. South Kingstown, Jerry Zarella with the same 6 plays. Shout out to Jerry Zarella. We posted yesterday, congratulations to Bishop Hendricken, and some people went crazy. It was like, no, absolutely no congratulations to Hendricken. I'm like, damn. And congratulations to NK, and people say at NK we're not paying attention, but they just won 3 Super Bowls in a couple of years under the radar because everyone's so worried about Hendricken and LaSalle. But you got to do the math. You got to do the math. Get it all figured out. We'll get back to the game.
And any specific programs you want to talk about while you're here, of course, safe driving. But if I'm not mistaken, Coach Pennington currently works with the MAD division for you guys as well.
Yep. Yeah. So there's going to be law enforcement are going to be out. So we don't want to have to arrest people and make these DUI arrests, but there's going to be a lot of troopers on the road throughout this entire holiday weekend and really all the way through Christmas into the New Year. So, Matt.
Who prepped this guy? Oh, is there anything you want to tell people? Yeah, watch out. People are going to be out. No. You should have brought some education about drinking and driving, about Katie the Cubalist, what happened to Katie the Cubalist and her friend's mom. They were killed by Stephen Reese. Talk about the kid from Charlestown. We need to educate people.
That is one of the great sponsors that they work with, and they're really going to be out there particularly looking for impaired drivers. So just keep that in mind and keep your family and friends in mind. Make sure you're taking care of each other when you're out there.
Trooper Marr and Maximus, thank you guys so much for stopping by and providing us the importance of safe driving on the roadways always, but it's particularly when you're trying to get to and leave a loved one's house.
Yes, thank you very much for having me, guys.
That's Rhode Island State Police Trooper Dean Marr. Thank you so much once again.
We also have former Burrill's football player Jake Gelinas, who is on the Rhode Island State Police now, former quarterback a couple of years ago.
Did Trooper Thomas.
Barely fit in the press box.
Yes, that's true. I feel
intended for number 5 for South Kingstown. Didn't warm up at all out there. We were out towards Seacon Speedway at the flea market this morning. It was brick. It was pretty cold out. Unless I'm just being a puss. I don't know. Let me know.
At their backs while punting, so maybe some extra yardage here. And there you see the big booming kick.
It's a good kick.
Very good kick, and it goes out of bounds, but still in positive.
Nice kick, but West Warwick, man, 22-0 down to number 1 SK. SK's been playing great all season long. I mean, you can't take nothing away from that. It looks like West Warwick, you get ready for Coventry for the Thanksgiving Day football game. Are you going to be able to beat Coventry this season? A lot of good football games going on. I think the SK game, North Kingstown game got switched. That should be on the Facebook page. Westerly Stonington. I believe that game's back in Westerly.
Not stress enough the importance, as we've mentioned on the air. First, the handoff's going to go to Tyler Denecor. Has a lot of space on the outside. He's going to pick up another first down for South Kingstown on the 10-plus 10-plus yard run for Denicore all the way down to the 33, a 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, it's like that Mattel wind-up toy. You just grab it and it goes, right?
Yeah. First and 10 for the Rebels from the 32-yard line on the far hash mark. Approaching the 10-minute mark here of this fourth quarter.
There's a moment just to say hello to Scott Baugh, the principal of Classical High School, also a member of the Principals Committee on Athletics.
That's the PCOA, by the way, for those of you wondering. Oof. That's what that acronym stands for. Shalou picks up 8 yards on that carry.
You know, I went oof because now, right, it's no matter how well you've played defensively. And again, you can't stress enough that West Warwick has done everything to keep themselves in this game, but South Kingston just keeps attacking.
And it's just, you know, I go back and forth, and I know this is education-based athletics, and, you know, you play with sportsmanship, but another part of me says, you know, it's an athletic competition. You got to stop us. There's still a lot of time on the clock. We got to run our plays. And that's Shalou looking to pick up the first down. He's short by a yard after that 1 yard pickup.
Yeah, he's still playing the game here, George, right? He's still playing the game. Funny things have happened. You get a turnover and a score, and then an onside kick and a score, and next thing you know, like you get a game.
9 minutes to go, fourth quarter.
A little extracurricular activity right there. Oh, great jersey tackle, though. Yeah, I don't know who my MVP is. I don't know if Pino's in the running.
Pino, Shalou.
Shalou.
Take your pick, really. If we're going based off numbers alone, Pino has 44 yards this half. He had 40, so he's up to 84. It's been a heavy dose of Pino here in this half, but in the first half, it was the Jordan Shalou show.
Fuck Joe Biden.
Carries,
Excuse me.
2 yards.
Fuck Joe Biden. MAGA is the gang.
But Shalou has only touched the ball 5 times this half, has picked up 16 yards.
Personal foul against the Rebels, pushes the ball back out to the 33-yard line. It brings up first and 10.
We don't do no talking. We know what they do. South
Kingstown is run for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. So after the play, so it doesn't affect the yardage of yards to go. Denicore off the handoff. We're going to get a hold on South Kingstown as our referee throws the flag from the backfield. And that's usually what that means all the time.
Yep.
And that's exactly what it is.
Good job. The white hat's right in line with it too, right?
We did not need Mark DeSilva to explain that one to us.
Mark DeSalvo, right.
DeSalvo, sorry. Yes. We did not need him to explain that one to us. We got that one pretty clearly. That one will affect it.
Jeff Avalon is also up here. He'll be on the field next game. Heading down there as well. So now first and long, or first and, we didn't say Johnson. We said it before. We'll say it again. For the Rebels. Well, this is probably the most peril that our offense has seen all day, George.
Yes, and it was self-imposed on the hold. So first and 20 from the 43-yard line, 7:40 to go. Denicore gets the handoff, cuts back inside, goes across the 40 to the 39-yard line, a pickup of 4.
The other thing here too, if you're SK, that clock just keeps ticking. So you're eating clock up, grabbing minutes, let it keep turning. Mine and George here also 3 p.m. on the NFHS network. Classical will take on Pontigansit in the D3 title game here. Of course, we didn't give Don Boyle a shout out. Dave Blanchard, warm wherever they are.
Well, I know Don Boyle for sure.
Don Boyle is warm.
I'm not sure about David Blanchard. He may be out and about in Connecticut somewhere. Our coordinating producer off the wide receiver sweep to the near side. It's Jack Sullivan getting his first touch today. And
Ball's
he
out.
Picked up a yard, but the officials say he was down, and a flag is also thrown on the field as well. A 1 yard pickup for Sullivan. And there was a bit of excitement from the West Warwick faithful after his first touch of the day.
Yeah, face mask against the Wizards. A lot of guys got in on that.
I didn't see, Marty. Was that the 5-yard or 15-yard variety? We'll see.
5 yards.
It is a 5-yard variety, so it'll still be short of the first down, but South Kingstown with back-to-back positive plays plus the penalty are now in back to just about the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11 now, or 2nd and 10. It's officially back at the line of scrimmage. Denacor and Pino in the backfield. It's going to be Denacor trying to go right side. Big hole. He hits it and gets across the 25-yard line, or right at the 25. That's an 8-yard pickup.
Noticeable absent. Jordan Shalou on the sideline.
Well, if you have the type of offense, Marty, that you could afford to have your senior back in Jordan Shalou, which carried you in the first half, and he's not hurt. He's just getting a spell on the sideline, enjoying watching his teammates. It's a pretty deep roster you have. And there's something on the field. I think maybe somebody's mouth guard. I may have rinsed that one off before I put that one back in my mouth. The beads on the field. But hey,
no harm, no foul, George, right?
He's young. He can do that.
Go wash your hands now. Go wash.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I sleep funny and my back hurts for days. 3rd and 2. Denacor on the handoff to the right side. A lot of space. Hits the hole. Tries to cut it back.
He's in.
Touchdown. South Kingstown. A 25-yard jaunt for Tyler Denacor and a touchdown.
Boy, that was all Tyler Denacor. Once he got outside there, 25-yard touchdown run. Their second 25-yard TD run of the day, George.
Tyler Denacor in this fourth quarter, 4 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown, Marty. That's just the fourth quarter alone.
It's your exclamation point. There was no scoring in the third quarter.
Kai Sorlin, who's been fantastic in special teams. Whistles before, maybe offside on West Warwick, and yes, we'll do it all over again. We'll see if the offense goes out for the 2-point conversion this time, much like it did back in the first half, and another flag comes flying out. A lot of jarring going on the field, and I like that flag by our referee. A lot of our crews, we were told by Mark DeSalvo, a lot of our head referees this weekend have also officiated at the collegiate level. So high-level referees on the field this weekend. And are we going to have offsetting penalties here? We'll see. Offside, West Warwick. And what's the secondary penalty for? Personal foul against South Kingstown. Will be assessed on the kickoff.
So now you're going for 2, right?
No, I didn't see the offense go out there. I may have missed it. And it appears I did. No. They're going to kick. But it's going to be a different kicker.
No.
It's going to be Derek Cook. No.
Cook is a holder.
It looked like Cook was lining up to kick, but we'll have Sorlin to kick. Snap, hold, kick. Yes, sir. All of which are good. 29-20. South Kingstown over West Warwick. 5:19 to go, fourth quarter. We didn't get a chance to run some ads. We'll do it right here. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action from Cranston Stadium.
What do you expect from that first job out of college? Working your way up from the bottom? Instead, how does this sound? Starting in a guaranteed leadership position with people who look to you for guidance because you're trained to give it and make important decisions in critical situations. Skip entry level. Decide to lead as an Army officer.
When you or your loved ones are hurt, nothing's more important than getting the best care fast. Ortho RI Express offers immediate injury care by the specialists at Ortho Rhode Island. Our experienced orthopedists are trained to treat acute bone, joint, and muscle injuries, providing expert care right away, no referral needed, so you and your loved ones can get better faster. Ortho RI Express. Injuries don't wait, neither should you.
After the 15-yard personal foul penalty, the kickoff will come from the 25-yard line for the Rebels, who enjoy a 29-0 lead over the Wizards. Kai Sorleen, and along the turf, picked up at the 33-yard line with some space. Originally was Carl Swanson, and he gets dropped down at the 47-yard line. So 1st and 10 for West Warwick with its best field position at the 47. Timeout on the field as there's a South Kingstown player who is down momentarily, but getting up and going to the sideline all by himself with Anthony Porter.
Yeah, it's a smart move keeping that ball on the deck with that wind that we've seen all day, right? And prepared for everything.
5:14 to go, fourth quarter.
So now it looks like Jordan Shalou is being looked at by the athletic trainer. His left hip section.
Maybe like it's some sort of just making sure he's loose. If it is the hip, making sure it's not a hip flexor, perhaps. From the gun. Looking to throw is Swanson. Can't connect with, Corona can't connect with Swanson.
Yeah, had him out there in the pattern. He had him initially and
hesitated just a little. It was a little bit of a pump fake, maybe to freeze the defensive back. But it was good defense there by the Rebels.
5:08 left here in the contest.
2nd and 10, West Warwick from the South Kingstown 47. Swanson once again will be in the gun. He'll be flanked to his right hip by Timothy Dean. Off the snap, looking deep down the middle is Dean, who dives but can't make the catch.
Boy, we've seen that. A lot of teams run that route this weekend, George, that little go right up the middle.
Right up the seam. And again, if you got to have the presence of mind, if you're Corona, you got to have a lot more of a deft touch because the wind is going to help you there. That ball just a little past the outstretched arms of Timothy Dean, the senior, who came out of the backfield on the seam route and was untouched. He was untouched at the line of scrimmage and broke free up the middle of the field. Corona in the gun. He'll have 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. It extends the hands, takes a snap, looks left, going to throw that way, and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Another incompletion. That was intended for James Branch.
Good sportsmanship, too, there by Declan Freed. Just kind of pull him off the deck. He had him. I think if he waited one more second to throw that ball, timing play, and now you get 4th and 10 for the Wizards.
And, of course, you're going for it. Of course, you got to throw the ball. There is some space in the middle from what we could see up here, Marty, in the press box. So if they could maybe run a double route somehow and get somebody open over the middle, the option is there. Zone defense deployed by South Kingstown. Off the snap. Corona's going to go up top over the middle for Branch. Off his hands, incomplete.
Boy, what a great effort by Branch. Ran full sprint. We talked about it yesterday. Extended at the last second ago to get that ball. What a great effort by the Wizards.
Branch a bit slow to get up, favoring his left arm. I think that's the arm he landed on when he fully extended. It'll be South Kingstown football, 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line, the worst starting position they've had all afternoon long, and that explains why I say this next bit, leading 29-0.
Right.
It's been a heavy dose of Dante Pino this second half, but here in this fourth quarter, it's been Tyler Denecor who's had the bulk of the carries. In fact, he's run for 53 yards and a touchdown this quarter alone. 4:48 to go in the final frame here from Cranston Stadium. The give is to Pino. He started right, goes up the middle, and tackled after a pickup of 1.
Alex Medeiros on the stop. These guys still playing hard. Love it.
They're actually going to give him 2. Under 4.5 to go here. And again, you know, if you're don't care if you're tired of hearing us say it, this has been a great effort by this West Warwick defense.
Yeah, it has been.
And as you just mentioned, Marty, they're not slowing down. They're going full tilt. They're still hitting hard. They're doing everything in their power. Down to the final 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, now we're on time here.
Yeah, Rosen just waiting for the 10-second warning, and there it is from the back judge. Now Rosen will crouch, take the snap. He's going to give to Jack Sullivan, who spun off a tackle, gets across midfield to the 47-yard line, a pickup of 4.
As Sullivan gets into the mix, and as good as West Warwick defense has played, South Kingston's offense has been great.
Yes. Yeah, that just shows how great the South Kingstown offense has been all season long. Timeout. West Warwick will step aside with them. Rebels up big late in the fourth quarter.
Porque los datos sobre la mezcla de varias sustancias son aterradores. De hecho, usted es 200 veces más propenso a provocar un choque que un conductor sobrio. No conduzca borracho, no conduzca drogado. When you're driving, reaction time is very important. If you've been drinking, that impairs your reaction time. Now, if you add drugs to that equation, even marijuana, you are decreasing your reaction time even more. How do we know? Because the numbers don't lie. The data about mixing multiple substances is scary. In fact, you are 200 times more likely to cause a crash than a sober driver. Don't drive drunk, don't drive high.
The late game on Saturday.
That's right.
3rd and 3. The give is to Shalou, or is that Pino?
That's Pino.
That's Pino, excuse me, who picks up the first down with that 4-yard scamper.
He's sprinting off there, Rory Murray. We're the second touchdown of the day for the Rebels.
Murray has shown prowess at the offensive line blocking and also the soft hands for that reception in the end zone in the first quarter. Final 3 minutes here from Stebbins Field at Cranston Stadium. Mosley takes a snap. He's going to give to Denecor, who's going to get dropped in the backfield. First loss of the afternoon for Denecor. He's going to get brought down at the 49-yard line, a loss of 7.
Luke Gallo on the stop right there. Credit to West Warwick again. Once again, this is the consecutive year in the Super Bowl. Last year they played Middletown here. And like you said, George, it's been a while for the Rebels, correct?
It has been. The last title back in 2008. That was their 8th title for South Kingstown. So after getting ousted in the quarters last year, looking to bounce back strong and come away with the 9th title in program history. 2nd and 17 from the 49-yard line. Ball's in the middle of the field. Final 2 minutes. In motion goes Sullivan. The pitch is going to go to Pino, and he's going to get dragged down from behind. It's going to be a loss of 2, but the clock still runs. And if we had a say, Marty, I know Pino has the 2 fumbles here in this first half, but Pino has close to 100 yards rushing, a touchdown, and a blocked punt.
Yeah, Pino, he might be your MVP here, I'm sure.
If we had the vote. Oh, Jake Russo says the South Kingstown offensive line. Almost like that flag, everybody but the center. I love it. But Russo's including the center this time. Another timeout by West Warwick. 1:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll stay here at Simmons Field at Cranston Stadium. We want to take a moment to thank all of our halftime guests so far this weekend.
Oof.
The Rhode Island State Police, Tom Marcello, Mike Lunny. You guys had representatives from Ortho, Rhode Island on Friday.
On Friday night, we had one of the doctors from Ortho RI came on Friday night.
And I want to take a moment here to give a special thank you to the RIL football chair in Terry Lynch to step into the booth on Friday night with you, Marty. I was unavailable, but he stepped in, playing down a level. Usually the URI.
He didn't say that. And speaking of the Rhody Rams, congratulations on their CAA title. Their first 10-win season in program history. Terry, former player there, former coach there, still works for the radio network there with Steve McDonald and an all-around great guy. It was fun doing a game with him. I did miss you, though.
He'll be dancing with the Rams. Flag comes in from the umpire after that ball was handed off to Ethan Jones. And some late extracurricular activity, a little how do you do? Maybe what are you having for lunch? 45-yard line, so a 7-yard pickup for Ethan Jones. It's going to be a personal foul against West Warwick. 15 yards from the end of the run, and that should give the first down for South Kingstown on the penalty. If my math is correct. And the sticks are indeed moving. So ball will now be spotted at the 30-yard line.
Victory formation time. That's it, right?
That's it.
Headsets are off.
If you play this right, you only have to snap it once. And you will only have to snap it one time because the clock will be under 40 once this ball is snapped. Unless Mosley takes it early, which he does. Of course he does. Rosen, excuse me. Takes the knee. Was that with under? Nope. The back judge is saying you got one more snap, fellas.
They'll take it right away. Yep, smart. Good job by them.
And they'll take it and kneel it. And with that kneel and the 29-0 victory by the Rebels over the Wizards here in the Rhode Island Interscholastic League Division II Super Bowl presented by the Ortho Rhode Island, the 9th title in program history.
Jerry Zanella got a bath as well.
Don't envy him for that. Very chilly and windy. Final thoughts, Marty, on this matchup today.
South Kingstown right from the jump, George. They took control of the game early. The first touchdown at the beginning of the second quarter, got up 15-0, and they played other than the one turnover,